Hey, hello there, Ben here. Very nice to welcome you in this rectangle where I live sometimes. This tutorial is for a song that you know. It's for, what's it called? Something about dancing. Thinking out loud. Yes, that's the one. It sounds like this. Oops. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? How's that work? Like this, I think. Well, in this tutorial, even though maybe you've already had a look at this song, if you actually like Ed Sheeran and his melodies, you've probably had a look at the chords already. But the point of this video is to actually spend some time on looking at a really cool rhythmic loop with some chucking and some hammer-ons, pull-off, that kind of thing. And that really makes the song if you're playing it on the ukulele. If you're just playing the chords, But with this, and we're going to really break it down, what I've just played, you can really have a nice time and shine, and let your ukulele shine. Especially if it's a brand new ukulele that you're very happy to inaugurate, like this one. So this is the loop. And we're going to break it down and have a look at this now. By the way, this song is in the ukulele collection, the songbook called Ukulele Essentials. But it's volume 2. That's in because there's a volume 1 and Ed didn't make it, but he made it in volume 2. And this loop is really useful for the verse, because that's what we need. And you can also play exactly this loop in the chorus, if you like. Although there's no chucking left in the chorus, but it's nice maybe to keep some rhythm in there and use the same thing. Anyway, what we need is, first of all, this is the really simple way to explain this. And this is just where the chords are landing, basically. So we've got a D, which is 2-2-2-0 on the first beat. That means the underlined line. And the second beat, the second underlined line, there's nothing there. But then between the second and the third beat, we've got an F minor. So it goes 2, F sharp minor, that's 2, 1, 2, open. And so quite slowly, just the beginning is 1, 2, and 3, 4. And then we've got a G2, which is 4, 2, 3. That's a great chord. Quite easy actually. And open. 4, 2, 3, open. And that's on the 1, because we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 basically. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. 4, G2, 1, 2, and 3, 4. And on our second and, that was an A over there. So we've got D, F sharp minor, G2. Oh, that's lovely. It's got a beautiful ring to that. It's actually a G add 2, because we've got the third and the second A. So the tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the challenge is to just play the chords where they're written. D, 2, and 3. 4, G, 2, and 3, 4, G, 2, and 3, 4, G, 2, and 3, 4, G, 2. When your legs don't work like they used to before. And that's really important to work on this, to get a really solid loop. It's a bit like in the Bieber song, if you remember. And that is the foundation of the groove all the time, these chords arriving early. What I mean by that is that the F sharp minor and the A kind of arrive early, instead of having 2 beats each. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's a bit boring. 1. We're playing 1, 2, and 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. And that's how the song works. So the next thing is that we're going to add some chucks in this pattern. We're not done yet. We've also got some little finger picking things to add. And we're going to add these chucks, which means that we've got 1, chuck, pluck. And now instead of playing the chords like this, we're going to pluck them to then pluck after a chuck. So we're going to chuck by throwing our hand here, but all the fingers land on their right strings, meaning thumb, index, third, fourth, here. They just all land here. So you can chuck and pluck, chuck and pluck, chuck and pluck. Try to see if you can do that. So just throw your hand there and then pluck as you come out of it. So you want to aim your chuck or your hit so that all the fingers are in position. So 3, 4, D, chuck, pluck, chuck, chuck, pluck, chuck, D, pluck, chuck. Okay, now I'm going to say chord, or now I'm going to say pluck or chuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, pluck, chuck, pluck, chuck, pluck, chuck, pluck, chuck, pluck, chuck, pluck, pluck, chuck. I'm getting confused with the words, they're too close. Anyway, that's how it sounds. Let's do it one last time before we add the final elements to this. 3, 1, 2, it's better, 3 together, 4. G2, chuck, pluck A, chuck, D, chuck, pluck F sharp minor, chuck, G2, chuck, pluck A, and make sure you get everything quite precise. And once you've worked on that, then you beat your foot, and then you can also sing at the same time. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Luckily, I've indicated where the chucks land in the first verse. Ain't that handy? And now we're going to add the last elements that we need, and that's basically playing our index again after the F sharp minor. So we've got a chord, chuck, pluck, the F sharp minor, and then just before the next chuck, we've got an index chuck. We're playing the index again here on our right hand. Index, that means C string, chuck. And then G2, chuck, A. And then here we play the index again, but we're not going to chuck here. Instead, that chuck becomes a ring finger. We're going to just play the ring finger on that A, and then a mi. What's that? Mi, meaning middle, and index. So we've got index, ring, middle, index quite fast. Index, ring, middle, index together quite fast. So A, index, ring, middle, index, dee da, dee da. And that's going to sound like this the whole loop. Except we're not done, because we're going to add a hammer-on and a pull-off on fret number 2 of the A string with the ring finger here, where it's highlighted. We're going to have, meaning we pluck once with the ring finger of our right hand the A string, and we hammer on, meaning we hit with our left hand the 2nd fret, and then we pull it off to make it ring again. Hammer on, pull off. And all of that is happening just on the letter R. That's what R means. R means ring finger, but also with a hammer on and pull off 2nd fret of the A string. And all of that together, that's going to sing, and that's going to sound like this also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that's lots of elements, but I've broken them down, and basically you just need to work on each element until you got it, and then you can add a new brick. And that's how you build your house, your musical house of covering Ed. Let me sing a little bit more of the song, and I'll start 3rd line of the verse, because I've sung the first 2 ones. And I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Here you don't need to do the little plucking and hammering on if you're singing at the same time. So till we're 70, you can skip that, because otherwise there's too much going on at the same time. Baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. Oops, I did it anyway. Never mind. And then for the pre-chorus, you can notice something I haven't mentioned yet, is that when a chord arrives early, like we discussed, that's indicated by indicating where the beat actually is. So the chord is landing early, sure, but the beat, which is indicated with a dash, where's that at? Well, for example here, E minor, people fall in love. The second EM is the early chord, and the dash indicates where the beat actually lands. So then that's where your foot beats that beat. But you're playing people fall in love in mysterious ways beat. Maybe just the touch of a hand. And here you can add some chucking if you want to. Oh me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. I did a few too many, but that's the idea. Oh honey, what's the bit? I need to scroll down. Something about loving arms. There we go. So honey now, F sharp minor. Take me into your loving arms, or without the chuck. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. And for that bit, you just follow the lyrics and make sure you play that special A star with the special fingering. So all of this song is in the collection with the essentials, and it's also, there's a special song sheet just for people who don't want to open a big book that you can access to. That's on the Patreon, and that would support these lessons, and that would be really, really fantastic. But feel free to say hello in the comments, and also to tell me what's your favorite type of bread, because I'm making some at the moment, and I've been adding nuts, walnuts, and they just give a taste to all the surrounding area. It's great. Walnut bread for me. But you feel free to share your personal opinion. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you soon for more tutorials. And there's also this beautiful ukulele. There's a link in the description so you can check it out. See you soon.